Best moment of pledgeship by far was our walkout. We get this text from one of our secretaries that says, "Oh, you guys, we need to meet in the bottom of Tarman Tower right now." It's like, oh gosh, like something sketchy about to happen.
We drove out to this just like sketchy warehouse, like the middle of podunk nowhere, like, you know, parked our cars in there, and like I had a philosophy test the next day and like wasn't studying for it at all. I was like, oh, this is so stupid, like what am I doing?
Just like the fact that we had made it and that joy that we had, that we didn't get caught by any members, like that night is something I'll never forget. Just like getting to hang out with my brothers and just sharing like a completely unique experience that we'll never have again. And that was probably the greatest 4 hours of pledgeship for me.
One of my favorite moments was during an activity one night. Our whole pledge class got together, and it was just us, and we had one item, and we talked about just what that meant to us, and it was supposed to be something with sentimental value. We didn't know each other that well, and just seeing sort of the walls break that night. How people started to be more comfortable around each other, be able to talk about deeper things, and be able to just trust those guys.
Another big thing for pledgeship was just initiation week. You always are kind of like dreading that coming up, but I think it just meant so much to me, and that was like a real time that I bonded with my pledgers. We got to lean on each other through the tough times, and like hold each other up, and just kind of got to see what SigEp was really about through that last week. And that's kind of when I bought in and realized, man, this is worth it. Like, this is something worth fighting for and standing up for. That SigEp's something that like I love, and I love the men of it, and it just means a lot to me.
SigEp's worth it. When you come to college, you're on top of the world. Most people, you're on your own for the first time. You're away from your parents for the first time. You've just left high school and you're the big shot senior. And so life's pretty good. But when you come to college, you realize you don't have everything together. School's gonna be way more intense. It's gonna be harder. You have different responsibilities you probably have never had before. And so SigEp is an opportunity to have an influence in your life, to bring some order back into life and realize that these are the things that are important in life.
Seeing their successes and their failures and all their emotions, their ups and downs, it's really incredible to see how they can come together as a pledge class, work really hard and make it through everything and have a great time doing it.
Brotherhood and love and the opportunity to share in community is very important. School is very important. You have to do well academically. And the opportunity just to be social with other guys is important. There's a lot that goes on your freshman year. It's a whirlwind experience. But because of that, SigEp teaches you how to be responsible, how to be virtuous, how to be diligent, and how to show brotherly love.
After they get initiated, just seeing the look on their face and the raw emotions, just the joy and the tears of joy in some cases, and then hugging each other, and it's just pure brotherly love and happiness, and I don't know another place on earth where you can get that.
It's just turned out to be way more important to me than I ever thought or could have imagined it would be. I've just met guys, so many of the older guys have just taken me under their wing and just gotten so close to so many people, and just found a type of community that I just didn't think I would find, and that I don't think I could find anywhere else.
The SigEp 5K is one of the most exciting things that we're doing in the house right now. Ryan Fightmaster a few years ago had a vision for raising money for diabetes.
In the couple weeks that lead up to the 5K, there's this stockpiling of resources at the house. And so you've got cases and cases, hundreds of bottles of water that are like stacked up in the formal living room. You've got all the stakes for the race route are, you know, they're gathered in the formal living room in these huge like metal bins.
All the proceeds go to the Harold Hamm Center for Diabetes Research, and so Ryan really got out and led that charge to start this 5K run, and the SigEp house really got behind it. And it was cool to see guys buy into what he was trying to do and really share that vision with Ryan in terms of what it looked like to take nothing and turn it into an incredibly successful 5K.
There are no adults that day. Well, and I think of people as not being in college as adults. It is all SigEp putting this on. As a parent, if you thought that your 20-year-old kid was irresponsible, you should watch them on 5K day, and I think you're going to be a little bit encouraged.
Coffee House is one of the coolest events that we've had, and when I came into SigEp, it was hands down the best philanthropy on campus. We've since started the 5K run, which has kind of surpassed the Coffee House event, but Coffee House still has a certain buzz about it around campus. It's an event that people really look forward to, and even though there are fraternity philanthropies almost on a weekly basis, ours has a certain something about it that makes it special. People just look forward to it, and they want to buy a ticket to it, and they want to come because they know that it's kind of one of the major events of the spring semester that people don't want to miss.
I'm just really proud of just the men and the brothers that I have in SigEp. It's been really cool to see how many guys I've gotten close to, and just everything that everyone's accomplished, about how hard people work, not just in their schoolwork, but also in their relationships and in their athletics. And people just work so hard, and they focus on just loving others and just the loyalty and just the friendships that have developed. I'm just so proud of that. Now coming through Pledgeship, like at the beginning I thought like it was just kind of just like dumb and like annoying for people to like just be broadcasting their letters on like their shirts or like sweatshirts and stuff. But now it's like, I'm so proud of that, to have that, like, man, I'm a SigEp now. Like, I'm proud of what SigEp stands for.
It's exciting because this place has changed a lot in the last 2 years, 2.5 years, and we're going in some amazing direction. And we wouldn't be where we are today without those guys. And it's exciting to see what's going to happen in the future, because we've got a great group of younger guys that are going to take us to an entirely new level. And I want to come back in 10, 15, 30 years and say, these guys are SigEps. I'm proud to call them a brother, and I'm excited to see where they're going to take it.
I'll say that I kind of envy the guys who just started SigEp, because from when I started 3.5 years ago and pledged, I thought SigEp was hands down the best fraternity on campus. And I've seen it grow year in and year out through great leaders and great members and great involvement to become the outright best fraternity at the University of Oklahoma. And it's something that I'm proud to say that I've been a part of.